Hello and welcome. My name is Ellen with Ellen Estelle, and today I'm going to be taking you on a tour of the Textile discount outlet located just outside of downtown Chicago. Getting off at Damon on the Pink Line, you can walk just 2 blocks west and find the Textile Discount Outlet Warehouse, boasting 13 rooms and 75,000 square feet of fabrics, notions, and trims. When you first enter, you'll find cabinets and drawers full of buttons. While they're labeled on the outside, you will find that these bins are a little more like treasure hunting. Beautiful buttons are in here, but it will take some digging to find the number that you're looking for. Going downstairs to level 1, you'll find apparel lining, chiffon, interlock knits, organza and satin, and spandex and lycra fabrics. This is where I got my first taste of how large this warehouse really is. Just when you think you've seen the whole room, there's another one. This warehouse was brought to my attention on my For You page on TikTok when I saw a video of someone talking about this store. With a trip planned in the upcoming month, I made sure to add this stop to my to-do list. The next room has ribbons and trims galore. As an apparel home sewer, I am always tempted to stock up. However, I found their selections of colors and varieties overwhelming. I really felt like I should have come here with a project in mind. The next room is full of drapery and upholstery fabrics. Then, going back up the stairs, I found higher-end trims. Here I did pull out a couple of novelty trims to cut for my stash. Then, walking into the next room, I saw this pink lace fabric that caught my eye. When I was working in the New York City fashion industry, I worked on a licensing team for Kenzie, a Canadian-based brand that licensed out their name for us to design dresses made specifically to be sold at Macy's department store. The 34th Street Macy's was only a few blocks from our office. This printed lace was one that I had worked on to get a sample printed in New York City for our first original sample. The result ended up looking like this. Who knew that this fabric would make its way halfway across the country to end up in a warehouse in Chicago? I ended up finding multiple bolts of this fabric throughout the warehouse, and of course I ended up purchasing several yards. Going upstairs to room 2, you'll find 100% cotton fabrics, drapery prints, suiting, denim, knits, fleece, and foam. They certainly have an abundance of fabric, yet I had the feeling they were not at full capacity. The next room had leathers of all kinds, along with muslin fabrics along the back wall. The next room had an assortment of canvas, cottons, and trims. All in all, I felt as though their apparel fabrics were a hit or miss. I was so happy to find this lace print, but I felt as though I did not find as many have-to-have fabrics for my stash or projects. They did have some great fabrics for evening wear or costumes at even better prices. But I would definitely come here again if I was looking for that trim or lining to complete my garment. Finally, going back down to the main level, there were evening and novelty fabrics. The middle room of this main level had their cutting and checkout counters where I got my trims and fabrics cut. Be sure to stay tuned next week to see what I make with the printed lace fabric. Until next time, be sure to like and subscribe.